80 years ago, during the night of November 9th and 10th, 1938, coordinated attacks against Jews occurred throughout Nazi Germany and its annexed territories. Thousands were arrested, Jewish homes and shops were destroyed, and synagogues were burned down. The violence came to be known as Kristallnacht, or the Night of Broken Glass, due to the shards of glass that covered the streets from broken shop windows. When Chancellor Adolf Hitler started employing extreme anti-Semitic rhetoric in Germany in the 1930s, he was building upon centuries of anti-Jewish sentiment. The first forms of such prejudice date back to ancient times and have been present in many countries since then. After Hitler blamed Jews for the economic and social damage incurred during World War I, Germany adopted anti-Jewish legislation and started viewing Jews as a group that could not assimilate into European society. Jews were gradually segregated from the rest of the population, and their businesses were boycotted. On November 7, 1938, a young Polish Jew named Herschel Greenspan walked into the German embassy in Paris. In revenge for his family and the thousands of other Jews who had been expelled from Germany, he shot a Nazi diplomatic officer, Ernst von Rath. 2 days later, after von Rath died of his wounds, Nazi propaganda minister Joseph Goebbels delivered a fiery speech, using the killing as pretext for retaliation. On November 9, 1938, Nazi paramilitary forces and civilians began demolishing Jewish homes and other buildings throughout Germany and the annexed parts of Austria and Czechoslovakia. Over the course of 48 hours, 267 synagogues were destroyed and more than 7,000 shops were damaged. The German authorities looked on without intervening. More than 90 Jews were killed in the rampage, and 30,000 Jewish males were detained, per instructions to arrest as many young and healthy men as local prisons could hold. They were later deported to concentration camps. Immediately after Kristallnacht, Jews were blamed for the riots and were fined 1 billion Reichsmark, or about $400 million. The government also confiscated all insurance payouts for properties damaged during the violence. Today, Kristallnacht is considered to mark the beginning of the Holocaust, in which Nazi Germany and its collaborators murdered some 6 million Jews.